Hello, Collateral Gaming listeners. Chazzle Dazzle here from the Trial by Error Variety Show podcast. I just wanted to take a few seconds to invite you guys over to what we do. No, it's not video games, but we do invite really awesome and unique bands from all over the world. We dig deep into their souls and find really cool stories to tell you, and there's tons of music every week, so subscribe to us wherever you subscribe to your podcast. We look forward to having you.
I'm Ashley Chancellor.
And I'm Zachary Gio.
This is Collateral Gaming. Welcome to Collateral Gaming, the only video game podcast that matters, where we focus on good games, bad games, and everything else in between in the world of gaming. We are podcasting straight from somewhere in South Texas and Georgia.
Yeah, don't forget about where I'm at.
And yes, my friends, we are a 420 friendly, emphasis on the 420 friendly podcast. So, whatever you have, be it bongs, blunts, joints, dabs, Delta 8, smoke it if you've got it.
Man said Delta 8, I like this style. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, and if you're fucking with, CBD shit, go for that. If you've got edibles, just...
Oh, dude, yeah, man. Go all the way with it. Don't hold back.
Well, we are actually nearing the end of 420 month. Actually, it's officially over. It's May now, but we're going to pretend like it's the end of April because it's the last week, okay?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. And I mean, you're always celebrating, so don't even kid yourself, man. We're always celebrating.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. And we're just celebrating Stoner Month. We've been talking about and playing some incredible games. I mean, we did our 420 bonus round episode. That was a lot of fun. Talked about Stoner game recommendations.
Yes, sir.
And also Mortal Kombat came out this month, so we're kind of writing this multi-part Mortal Kombat celebration. So,
Indeed we are. Dude, that movie was so sick. I mean, there were a lot of things I would have done better with it, or what I wanted to do better, because, I'm not a movie producer. I can't do anything like that. But dude, that movie I love Kung Lao so much.
Indeed. That was a badass character.
Yes, it was.
And we're going to have some more to talk about Mortal Kombat later, but today we are talking about a very, I think it's an excellent game to play while high. I mean, it's one of the games that immediately comes to mind, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's one of those games where you can just explore and literally do whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. Not yours, Minecraft.
Yeah, what's that game where you mine and you craft?
Oh, Craft Mine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's Craft Mine, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, no, Minecraft is really, really, really endless and wonderful, and just, it's so vast, For a game that came out in 2006, for it to still be popular today, blows my mind, because that's 15... Okay, Zach. Yeah, 15 years. I had to make sure I was doing the math correct. But that's 15 years for a game where you literally just gather materials to build and survive. Or, get creative. Minecraft is lit. It's always a fun time, especially with friends. I mean, playing alone's cool, but yeah. I'm going to shut up now.
Well, yeah, I've been playing this game since high school. Actually, when it was, I think it was still in the beta stages. It wasn't full. I remember the full release of Minecraft. But a lot of people have been playing since the alpha days, or even since the in-dev days.
Dude, can you imagine being on that team developing that game? Not having a clue how it was going to do, just being on the team that developed Minecraft. They had no idea that they were developing one of the biggest games of all time. No idea.
Yeah, it was an unprecedented success, and literally, I mean, I think this game is one of those. If we ever have like a Library of Congress, National Game Registry, like we do the National Film Registry, I feel like Minecraft should be in there.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, dude, that's such a good idea. Why isn't that a thing?
Right?
National Game Registry?
Because we need to preserve some games, and I think another game that needs to be in there is the original Mortal Kombat as well.
And Ghosts of Tsushima now.
Ghost of Tsushima? Dude, for sure.
God of War, bro. Yeah. Jedi Fallen Order. All of these games that are exclusively on PS. No, Fallen Order's on Xbox. But all of these games that play better on PS4 need to be preserved.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, Minecraft is also available on PS4, but I gotta say I prefer the Java edition. To this day, I still do, and even though like the Bedrock edition has kind of taken over with the Windows 10 /console /Pocket edition, kind of being, I think they rebranded them all as like the same and they're cross-platform. I still prefer the Java edition. It has the highest amount of mod support. For a while, it was the version of the game that got the latest updates. I don't think that's true anymore, but
I mean, if it was so well liked, why did they change it in the first place, though? What was so wrong with Java? Java used to run most of like the Flash games and stuff that I played as a kid. So every time I hear Java, I automatically have a good thought in my head towards like the game I'm going to play. You know?
well, Java is it's a much simpler programming language. It's considered kind of a beginner language, but as of the last decade or so, it's really gained more capability. And Minecraft was one of the first examples of an entire game built from scratch in Java, not using any other engine.
Yeah.
And a lot of most games today are built off of some kind of pre-existing engine or modified engine, right?
Yep. Rocket League.
Yeah, and developers will continue to use the same engines for years, but this was Mojang's first venture, as far as I'm aware. I don't think that Notch had developed anything prior to this, had he?
I don't think so. I think you're right.
At least not anything that had near the level of attention as Minecraft got. And man, I don't think even Notch could have predicted the success. Not only amongst the younger gamer crowd, but just amongst gamers in general, casual gamers, hardcore gamers. Everybody has played Minecraft. It's one of those timeless games, and I think it just boils down to the absolute simplicity of it and how much of the game is left up to the player. I mean, you've got, even in your typical just regular survival mode, we're not even getting into creative yet. Which is, I think, the original game mode since the classic in-dev and inf-dev versions of the game.
Yes.
You're stuck in this procedurally generated world, and you have to mine resources and craft things together. The game doesn't give you a lot of direction on where to go because...
No, it does not.
For a long time, there wasn't. I mean, I remember when Minecraft got its full release, I think that's whenever they finally implemented what there exists of a story mode. I mean, you've got your typical path of going to the Nether and then going to the end and beating the Ender Dragon, and that's technically beating the game, but I've never done it.
I'm just kidding. It's not easy. I've only ever done it on creative with friends. I was never good enough to actually do that.
Yeah, I was more into, and this is why I love the Java edition in particular, because it's got the largest amount of servers that are available. So I was kind of someone that mostly loved going to different servers and playing mini games like Sky Wars and Skyblock and Hunger Games.
Yeah, I never really got into it because I didn't get an Xbox until... I didn't really get a console that could support that until I got an Xbox 360 back in 2011. And so that was the first console that I ever played Minecraft on. Dude.
Oh, really?
It was dope. Yeah, it was dope playing Minecraft on the Xbox. Are you joking? It was so much fun.
It was cool, and I liked being able to play with the controller, but at the time when that came out, it was nothing compared to the Java edition. For the longest time, the Java edition was the superior version, and in my opinion, I still feel like it is, because, again, I mean, as far as server support and mod support goes, it's got the highest amount, and just the initial idea. I like supporting the fact that this entire game was built in Java, and
it's crazy.
It's what I'm used to, and just the amount of like complexity that goes into it. Just look at what people can do with redstone. If it exists, there's a way to do it in Minecraft.
Yep. Also, think about this. You you said you didn't know how, like, Notch did not expect that kind of success. Dude, he literally built that whole game in Java and then just is swimming in it because of Minecraft, because they still update it to this day.
Yeah, it's still receiving updates. It's still popular with its own, niche of gamers. I mean, a lot of people ended up moving, I think, to Fortnite after Minecraft, and then to Apex afterwards was kind of the general trend. But Minecraft still remains popular. You can jump onto any server, and there's still quite a few people playing it, and that's crazy to me. I mean, it's kind of like, in a sense, it's a lot like when we talked about Skyrim earlier this season. It's a very timeless game that I don't think will ever stop being popular.
Indeed. All right. I'm going to take a pause since this is our 420 special episode. I'm going to rip the cart.
Honestly, just do it. I'm dealing with very low supply.
Beautiful. That was the wrong one. It's okay.
But
it's okay. It's all right.
It's all good. We're having fun with it, man. Yeah, and especially because the reason I picked this game for our 420 special is that it's easily a game that you can enjoy yourself no matter what mind state that you're in, and I really feel like it's enhanced every time I played it recently. I played it while high because there's I had to, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm doing this for the podcast. And, if I wasn't high, I was like, nope, I'm not going to play Minecraft. And then, because I just wanted to approach this with that experience in mind. And let me tell you, it has been a blast. I mean, just getting, whether you're playing in survival or whether you're playing in creative, to be honest, I've always been daunted by creative because I've always had ideas and I've always wanted to build huge things, but I lose patience pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And the amount of work that goes into it. I mean, I definitely recommend using, I think there's some world edit and or MC edit, some different mods and stuff. And then I think Minecraft eventually put its own commands in that are similar to that, but I haven't, fucked around with it too much.
Well, when's the last time you actually played Minecraft?
Just the other day. I've been playing a shit ton of it just in preparation for the podcast.
Well, out of curiosity, we should probably play it. Would you be willing to play it some this weekend?
Dude, let's do it.
Probably just get absolutely shredded by creepers, but it's okay.
Yeah. I have a lot of fun with concepts like Skyblock or OneBlock. Have you ever played anything like that?
Nope. Minecraft is the only game No, I've played Terraria. But Minecraft and Terraria are the only games like that where you can build and create and explore and like that. So I don't have too much Minecraft experience, though. Especially not survival. I only really played creative. And I would just build for hours with friends.
Yeah, survival kind of... I lose my patience with survival a lot because what'll happen is you'll have all your equipment with you, and then you lose all of it. If you're just deep in some cave and you're not, you're far away from home, and a lot of times that's kind of when I stop playing a playthrough. It's like I lost all my shit. I don't want to do this anymore. Yep. Time to start over.
Oh yeah.
If you start building your house and start throwing things in chests, it gets better. Like I said, I've never really gotten very far. I've never beaten the game. I don't even think I've really been in the Nether too much. I mean, most of my experience playing Minecraft was honestly with Dakota, my brother, and we would just jump onto servers and play all these little mini games and whatever. Or I think there was one server that we had joined in that was actually based in the Netherlands, which Minecraft was developed by a Netherlandian, a Dutch person. Is that how you say that?
A Netherlandian? I'm actually not certain.
I believe that the term would be Dutch, but
Dutch.
Yeah, Markus Persson, right?
Markus Persson.
But we were on a server that was based in there. That was actually kind of a small server that one of Dakota's school friends had been on, and it was actually just kind of a fun community. We got to know some of the members on there, and it was just a regular survival / creative server. They had both, and you just built whatever you wanted. And I remember just learning more and more about Minecraft, and my brother and my sister, my sister Christian played with us as well. I mean, they knew so much more than I did.
Yeah. I never really played with anybody like in the same room. I always played by myself, and that's, I guess, one of the reasons why I never really kept playing, because I don't necessarily like playing games by myself. So, but as far as Minecraft is concerned, it's endless. It's like its own universe almost. I don't think I've ever played a game with a bigger map except I'm just kidding. But
well, it's infinite, right? I mean, I think they eventually ended up placing a limit on it to avoid some of the glitchy shit that happens in what do they call them, the Farlands?
Creationists. Just kidding.
But you literally have to walk for a shit amount of time. I mean, several hours of real life time just to get to the edge of the world where things start breaking apart.
Mm-hmm. Dude, but I wonder how long you have to, like, just move to get there because of how big this game is. Have you ever tried to test that limit?
I haven't, because I've always been daunted by, like, how long it takes to actually walk there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of creepy if you think about it.
Yeah, no, it's huge, and it's again, it's procedurally generated, meaning that, you know, the world loads itself based off of a seed, and so, you know, these random structures, and sometimes it doesn't work quite well. You'll get like a village that managed to spawn itself on the side of a mountain, and
no, that's the best part, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You see the game start to like lose its sanity and watch it break apart,
or like some lava pool just spawned in the middle of a village or something. So it it doesn't always work out, but it's fun. And one of the cool things back in the day was actually finding seeds, you know, and trying those out. And people would share seeds that had cool looking worlds. And then eventually they added the ability to kind of customize your own worlds and have, like, especially with like the super flat worlds. And you could have it, you know, generated a certain way that would, you know, fit whatever you were trying to do. And I remember just experimenting with that and having fun. I remember trying to build like the original Zelda in Minecraft.
Wait, really?
I tried to do that one time. I started. I didn't
How
get
did
very
it
far
go?
because, again, no patience. But
Oh yeah, no, patience is impossible nowadays, especially with like everything we can do.
yeah, exactly.
And with Minecraft, if you're not like really good at it, it's really hard to play, just because you're stuck with all of this stuff and no idea where to start or where to go. But if you've got an idea in your head, you can start with that. But a lot of people just start the game having no idea what they're doing. So
I will say,
i.e. me.
Yeah, I will say it has gotten a lot more friendly over the years, especially, you know, the console ports started adding just crafting menus that kind of automatically crafted things for you. And eventually that made its way into the other releases as well. So now, you know, instead of having to go open up a web browser and go look up crafting recipes, it's built into the game now, which I think is good because you can turn that on or off.
That is good. It saves time, but it can also be switched just in case somebody wants the challenge of, you know, crafting everything.
Exactly. Yeah, you want the challenge of just being thrown in. But let's face the reality. I mean, we all just went and looked it up.
Well, that's true, but it's also like Skyward Sword HD. I mean, they're giving us a choice to play with either the original controls, which to me are great, but to a lot of people suck, or you can use stick controls. Yeah, the right stick.
And
so they're giving you that option to choose, which is good. And I like that. They need to have that in more games nowadays, because a lot of times you're just kind of doing what the developers want. And that's one thing Minecraft excels at, is like the freedom to literally go and do whatever you want. And there's no limitation to it. I mean, sure, there's a story, but the story is created at your own like hand, or by your own hand. You determine the timing of everything except the weather and the enemies that you come across. And it's really cool because very few games have mastered that art, like the weather and time of day and interacting with creatures and stuff like that. And it's really cool to have an environment like that. Other games, like Ark, Survival Evolved, that is definitely not a playoff of Minecraft, but it's kind of like the same concept, because, it's, survival and whatnot. But it's just, that game doesn't stick out nearly as much, because it looks like a Minecraft that they took and made with better graphics. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
Are you thinking what I'm talking about? Because, like, you can build, but not quite in the same way.
Some people have done that with Minecraft with some mods or resource packs. They've managed to really upscale the graphics. In fact, I think eventually Mojang released ray tracing.
Ray tracing in Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what ray tracing is in real life, so I
mean, essentially, it just makes everything look a lot prettier. Just take a look at a video, and you can kind of really get a glimpse of what exactly that entails. I think it's better to just see it.
How do they get the dude named Ray to lay on a sheet of paper so they can trace him? I'm sorry, that's terrible. I'm very sorry.
For me, Minecraft was always more enjoyable with cheats, actually. I would play, survival, but with cheats, because, I mean, yeah, you can have the game the way that it's meant to be played with, you're just thrown in there, and if you're fucked, you're fucked, but I liked being able to, like, hey, I'm stuck in a cave somewhere. Let me just give myself a pickaxe real quick, because I don't want to run all the way up and do that. That's not fun. So I think there's a level to where I'm okay with it. I don't just like give myself everything, but it's nice to have that available if you just want the game to be fun. You don't want to have to go through any of the tediousness of it. And then that's kind of the way that I play. But everybody plays Minecraft differently. I mean, there's even a hardcore mode where when you die, you die.
Yep, permadeath, and that is the salt that they poured on the wound for video gamers, was permadeath, because when you die in that game, it is a very sad day. Isn't it all survival modes? Like when you die, that's it?
No, survival, you respawn. You just lose all of your shit and you have to go find it.
Oh, alright.
And if you don't get back to where you were, if the spawn is too far away, then you lose your shit.
That's rough.
Yeah, it is rough. That's why cheats was nice every once in a while. It's like, okay, yeah, let me just give myself a little bit of help here so that I don't have to not want to play anymore. But I mean, some people find fun in the challenge. I've seen people play the whole game and beat the Ender Dragon in hardcore. I don't know how. Mm-hmm. You got to devote a shit ton of time to it, but it's possible to do.
Yep. Also, I feel bad for people that were on permadeath and got like 6 days worth of game time in and then died.
Oh,
Streamers,
for sure, dude.
I've seen it happen on stream, and it's don't get me wrong, it's absolutely hilarious, but I feel bad for them at the same time, because
heartbreaking.
If it were me, I would go nuts.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, dude. That's insane. It's a popular streaming game. Yeah, I mean, people have done so many Let's Plays on it, so many Twitch streams and whatnot, and it's a game that honestly, I think almost anybody can. If you don't want to play it, I mean, you can watch a playthrough of it and kind of vibe with it and have fun, because there's just so much that can be done. I remember PewDiePie kind of actually brought Minecraft back more recently, and when he started playing it again. And I remember watching that resurgence and just enjoying it. And I think sometimes watching other people play Minecraft was almost more enjoyable than playing it, because you could see what people have done.
Yeah. Yep. Dude, I remember one time I remember faint bits and pieces of streamers playing Minecraft, but there was one time where Markiplier, this was like early Markiplier days. I remember watching him get to the Ender Dragon, and literally as soon as the fight starts, he dies.
Oh, no.
He lost it. He lost his marbles. It was so funny.
I imagine so, dude. That's insane.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of blocks, where the only limit is your imagination. Let's go wherever you want to go. Climb the tallest mountains. Venture down to the darkest caves. Build anything you want. Day or night, rain or shine. Because this is the most significant sandbox you'll ever set foot in. Build a majestic castle. Invent a new machine, or take a ride on a roller coaster. Play with friends. Build your own little community. Protect yourself with the strongest armor that you can craft, and fight off the dangers of the night. No one can tell you what you can or cannot do, with no rules to follow. This adventure, it's up to you.
Yeah, I remember watching even fucking like Tobuscus back in the day. That's how old this game is.
Oh, Tobuscus, bro.
Tobuscus, yes. He did a shit ton of Minecraft playthroughs. And I remember watching, him and some of the other YouTubers, play the end for the first time. And then that was crazy because I've never beat the Ender Dragon myself, but I've watched playthroughs of that, and that's just such a trippy ending, right?
Yep, absolutely.
It's so meta, and it's like insane. I honestly enjoy the concept. I don't know. I think it was shortly after that Microsoft bought Mojang and started being the prime developers behind Minecraft. I don't know how much input Notch still has on it. I'm not sure that he's still working on the game.
Well, he's probably still getting paid for everything that's happening.
Oh, for sure.
Because it's his baby. God, Notch is probably worth so much money. I'm actually going to look that up right now. How much money is Notch worth?
And also all the clones on like the iOS and Android app stores. I mean, you know how many Minecraft clones exist? I mean, it's almost as many as Flappy Bird clones.
Yep.
Minecraft was often compared with Terraria, I remember, which is a similar concept, but obviously, like 2D side scroller. I never really played that one. I just remember, like, I started with Minecraft and I didn't really feel the need to go back. Minecraft just seemed like the more expansive game, but I could be wrong.
Wait a minute. Minecraft came out in 2011?
Doesn't seem right. It seems like it would have been earlier than that. Well, that's probably when that was the actual full release, right?
Well, Minecraft is a sandbox video game developed by Mojang. The game was created by Markus Persson in the Java programming language.
Paid public alpha in 2009, and then the full release was in November 2011. There you go.
Okay, so it came out for paid public alpha when I was in 7th grade. So, Oh my god!
And it is the best-selling video game of all time.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, hang on. Markus Persson. Let me look this. Markus Persson. Oh.
What?
Oh, he's worth $1.7 billion.
Wow. Yeah, that's incredible.
It has made Markus Persson, the billionaire creator of Minecraft, tells Forbes why he sold independent gaming company for $2.5 billion to Microsoft.
Wow. And it spanned, I mean, they have their own convention once a year, Minecon. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. There's a whole convention just dedicated to Minecraft. So many spin-off games that were produced. I mean, we talked about Minecraft Dungeons in one of our game recommendations episodes. That's something that you had a lot of fun with, right?
Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed the concept in that game. It's a lot more free-flowing than Minecraft, but...
And then,
I don't know if...
Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. I was about to trail off, and who needs that?
And then, there was the... this episode is all about trailing off. This is just a stream of consciousness. This is completely non sequitur.
New segue.
I was going to say that also there was the Minecraft story mode, which was the Telltale game. I never played that. I don't even think I've watched a playthrough of it, but I'm aware of it.
I never wanted to play it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm into the Telltale games. I guess I didn't see the appeal of Minecraft with that. I mean, Minecraft is just kind of just a unique concept all on its own. It doesn't really need to be anything else.
Well, the fact that they tried to make it emotional kind of takes away from it, because I don't look at Minecraft characters and feel emotion. So I can't do that with cubic blockheads.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
To its credit, I want to say that a world built in that universe, though, I guess the same reason why Minecraft Dungeons is fun for you is there's this entire lore, there's this entire universe that's built. I mean, Minecraft has its own set of physics.
Yeah.
That are Minecraft physics, and if you ever go look on a wiki page or something, it's insane the amount of detail that is into this game, and there are people who live and breathe it still, people who still host servers, and that's what they do, or they get on and they play Minecraft every day. Dakota and I were some of those people for a while, and like I said, we just had a blast jumping onto different servers and trying out different things.
That sounds like a blast, man. I kind of wish I had been doing that earlier in time. God, the game's 10 years after full release.
Yeah, if you've only played what is actually in the the video game itself, like the regular survival and creative modes, you've only scratched the surface of what's possible. I mean, Minecraft really comes to life when you look at the amount of mods and servers that exist, because you can literally create anything in Minecraft. People have recreated other games, like I saw an entire recreation of PT in Minecraft.
I really want to play that.
Or that guy who literally made Pokemon Red, and it actually plays.
Oh, really?
You've never seen that? Go look that up, dude. Somebody made the actual Pokemon Red game. I don't mean like they recreated the world in Minecraft. No, the game runs. Like they built their own like supercomputer using command blocks, and it uses like it uses some textures, and there's an actual physical Game Boy, and it plays the entire Pokemon Red game, which he redesigned from the ground up or reprogrammed.
That's nuts. Oh my gosh, I'm going to definitely look at.
It's programmed from scratch. Minecraft has its own programming language using command blocks. It's not very good because nothing's provided to you. You have to literally build everything from scratch, but it's possible.
That's actually nuts to think about.
It is nuts. Go watch it. Seriously, like check it out. It's crazy. People have built computers in Minecraft. I mean, it is insane what you can do with the game. And again, I attribute a lot of that to the original Java edition and the ability to modify the actual source code. I mean, this was a game that was released as open source. I think, originally it was like, whenever I started playing, it was like $20, $20 or $30 to buy it, and then like you have it for life. I still have the same copy of the game I bought back then.
Oh my god. I can't even imagine. Dude, I kind of want to play Minecraft right now. I can't even lie, but I'd have to buy it.
Yeah. Honestly, I recommend it, and if you're playing like on a PC, I mean, you can get the Windows 10 edition, but I recommend the Java edition. I just think that that's kind of the definitive experience, at least for me. But I understand. I mean, I think the Windows 10 / Bedrock edition has been getting a lot of more support and is kind of slowly becoming, but I don't think it'll ever reach really the level, because Java edition was Minecraft at its peak. I mean, that was Minecraft already hit its peak. I mean, unless they finally release like version 2.0. I mean, I'm still waiting to see if that happens. They're still in like 1.16 or something, and I'm wanting to see if they ever do Minecraft 2.0, and then they could totally relaunch it and just call it Minecraft 2.
Oh, dude, can you imagine? Like, what if it was the same like concept, but the graphics look like Breath of the Wild, or I don't know, what's another game that looks amazing that's kind of open world?
Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes, but Ghost of Tsushima isn't necessarily as
open.
Yeah, I mean it is, but it isn't at the same time.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's not quite as open as, say, like Breath of the Wild is. At least
wish it was.
There's a linear path through the story, and whereas like Breath of the Wild is like a game that you can pretty much play through the story in any order, at least when it comes to the dungeons. And with Minecraft, I mean, there really isn't a story. I mean, the only thing that closely resembles a story is beating the Ender Dragon. So doing whatever it takes to get to that point. But what you do in between is up to you. You want to, I mean, obviously you're going to build a house, you need somewhere to be, but you want to build a fucking fortress, go for it. It's all about, acquiring resources and discovering more. And I love just jumping into the world and starting from that. And when I play Minecraft, I guess it's something that I don't know that I necessarily get lost in the world for hours like some people do. It's something I just kind of like to put on and not really think about. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's a total casual game for me. It's not something I'm going to focus on or get like super into. It's just something that I would play to like calm my mind or get a little bit creative, Yeah. When I want to like spread my creative wings, that's when I would play Minecraft.
Or if you just really want to survive.
Yeah, basically. But I do that every day here now. So I'm over it at this point.
Yeah, and again, I mean, if you're high and you're just hanging out with some friends, I remember, I mean, people would call on Skype. That was the thing to do. People would Skype call and just play together on things and join on servers and have fun with it. It's something that I've even like taken with me and like played on road trips. And for what it's worth, I mean, the Pocket Edition is actually pretty robust for a mobile game.
It still is open though, isn't it? Like it's the exact same game, isn't it?
It wasn't originally, but I think it's much closer to being the exact same thing now. Yeah.
That makes sense. Especially, dude, the phones that we have now are crazy.
Yeah,
I can imagine in like 3 or 4 years, iPhones are going to be able to start supporting like COD. I mean, they have COD Mobile, but it's trash. Like the way it looks and the way it plays.
Yeah, I mean, with some smartphones now, I mean, you can actually play, I think, Xbox games like on Windows smartphones or something, which I don't know if that's something I really have a need to do. I mean, I think I'll just play my console games when I'm at home, but the fact that we can do it is cool.
It just sounds like a flex.
It really is, because it's like, are you gonna like, where are you gonna be like where you're out and about and like, hey, I just really want to play this like completely, like you're in public, like you're gonna just play this entire game? I mean, I could see playing a quick round of like COD or something, but or like Minecraft. I mean,
that's essentially what I'm doing. What I'm going to be doing is just playing a quick round of COD, and that's it.
Yeah. And for as much as we're talking about Minecraft as just kind of a casual experience, there is definitely a hardcore niche there.
Absolutely.
There's this whole, like I said, Redstone for one thing, it's its own complex thing that, you know, people have, you know, are experts in Redstone. I reckon that you could actually have like a Minecraft degree and how much knowledge, technical knowledge there is to know about Minecraft in the world.
Dude, could you imagine a degree in Minecraft? What'd you study? Minecraft?
Minecraft? Hell yeah.
Got a bachelor's in Minecraft.
Yeah. Wasn't there was like a Minecraft education mode, right? That they released?
I don't even know, man. I don't even want to think about that, because that's too deep.
That's
almost too deep.
Well, people were using Minecraft to like educate people, and then Minecraft went ahead and they made like an education version of the game.
Well, that is wholesome, but at the same time, why? And did it sell well?
It's to be hip with the kids, I guess. I don't know. I know that it exists, along with
be hip with the children.
Whatever the fuck Minecraft Earth is. I still don't know exactly what that is.
Minecraft Earth. I had no idea that was even a thing. Oh my god, that just shows how clueless I am when it comes to this subject.
It's some kind of AR thing. I don't know.
Like accelerated reader?
Oh, no, augmented reality, like Pokemon Go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Accelerated reader. My mind went back to elementary
Oh my
school.
god, dude, I fucking remember that shit. You can tell we've been hitting the weeds this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's fine.
It's fine, dude.
We have an excuse. Ash.
What?
After this episode, and I want everybody to hear this, I do not care. After this episode, do you want to play some Call of Duty with me?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yes. You're going to have to get in Discord, though, because that's... Okay, so we're talking about Minecraft. We're going to definitely have to play that some later, too, but for COD, y'all know how I am. I'm sorry.
Honestly, if my computer could handle it, I'd probably be playing it right now while we're recording. I feel like that would be just a little bit too much for my 2013 MacBook Pro to handle.
Oh, you mean like what I'm doing right now?
Yeah. Okay, this computer was like top of its line when it came out. This was a high-end computer, but now it's just kind of old. So I don't want to use all of its resources too much. But once I get a newer computer, like one of those, whenever they release like a 16-inch MacBook Pro with the silicon chip, nothing's gonna stop me from playing Minecraft while we're recording episodes. Just gonna play Minecraft because it's a game that you can play mindlessly.
Dude, we could honestly jump into a server together on the podcast and like talk about the game that we're playing.
Yeah.
While talking about the podcast.
There you go.
Yeah, not doing the podcast, just talking about the podcast.
The possibilities are limitless. The possibilities are limitless with Minecraft. I mean, I said this already, but you can do just about anything in that game if it exists. It's like Rule 34. This is like rule.
Oh my god.
Rule 35. If it exists, you can do it in Minecraft.
If it exists, you can do it in Minecraft. It's crazy because that statement is basically true.
Oh fuck! Did you hear that?
What is it? Thunder?
Yeah.
Well, while Ash gets to safety, I'll close this. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm in my home. I'm safe. I hope the power doesn't knock out or something while we're in the middle of recording this. That would suck.
That would suck. But it's okay.
I don't know.
We're visionary. We can make it happen. If we lost power, we'd think of something.
We'd figure something out. Do you have anything else to say about Minecraft, bud?
No, I don't actually. I'm kind of Minecraft out on the talking subject, but at the same time, I would like to play it. I'm hitting some nasty quickscopes right now for the people listening to Collateral Gaming. I'm just popping off on some bots on Call of Duty, but I have nothing further to speak on when it comes to Minecraft.
Well, it's a classic experience. I definitely recommend it. I mean, everybody has. Again, I feel like everybody's listening to this has probably played Minecraft or watched somebody play Minecraft at some point. It's just part of just the general world cultural identity at this point, or at least the developed world. But I definitely recommend it if you haven't played it in a while, or if you haven't played it for yourself. Go ahead and jump into a world and just fuck around and find out, and do it while you're high. Do it while you're just out of your mind high, like we were on that 420 bonus round.
Yes, indeed. That was a good time. It's always a good time.
It's always a good time with you, bro.
That's what she said.
Well, I guess we're gonna kind of wrap it up from here. I don't know how much there is to say about this, but if you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, our feedback on your platform of choice. Coming up next, we are going to be talking about Mortal Kombat 11. Hell yeah, dude. Finishing out our multi-part event and collab with Collateral Cinema.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. I am going to be playing Mortal Kombat 11 while we do the conversation. Kind of keep the juices flowing.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it, bro. I'm excited about it. I've recently played through both the story mode and the DLC Aftermath story, and I had a blast. And I think it's hands down the best Mortal Kombat game to come out. But we'll talk about that later. And after that, our next numbered episode, we're going to be talking about Dead Space, which was Alan's pick on the podcast. Yeah, so I do believe that he's coming back, and he's going to be recording with us because it's his game, man. And Alan, if you're listening to this, man, we can't wait to work with you, bro. And Megan as well. But yeah, we'll get into that. We've got some more games coming out the rest of this season. We've got it all planned out. Just all kinds of games, good games, bad games, everything in between. On the Collateral Cinema side, we just did our Mortal Kombat at the movies episode for the new movie that just came out. Zach was on that as well, and we had a fun time talking about that movie. It's a spoiler-free review, so go check that out, even if you haven't watched the movie yet, right, Zach?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a good episode, but dude, if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. It's a good experience. It's worth the time. Especially, I only paid $4 for us to watch it, so. No, I didn't pay anything. Never mind.
It's on HBO Max. If you have an HBO Max subscription, or let's face it, you know someone who does, go ahead and check it out. Or if you feel safe and you've been vaccinated, or maybe you're just not gonna have too many people there, you can go to a theater and experience it on the big screen, like I wish that we would have been able to do.
Yeah, that would have been cool. But I'm just glad we got to watch it.
Yeah, dude. I had a blast with that. We're also going to be talking about Toxic Avenger next episode on Collateral Cinema, so stay tuned for that. We did our 420 special on the cinema side on Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, so if you're still enjoying the holiday, even though it's May, you can listen to that episode. I don't know, I guess hit us up if you just want to chat, if you just want to talk about games, getting high.
Oh yeah, dude, hit us up anytime for that kind of conversation.
You can find us on all social media channels. We are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We also have a Patreon where we have been uploading some Let's Play video game commentaries that are exclusive for our patrons. Go check that out. If you pay either just $1 or $5, you get access to those, and More patron content is coming soon. You can find Collateral Gaming wherever you're listening to it right now. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Hopefully we'll start uploading some more YouTube content soon as well. I'd like to get caught up on the video side of things.
Oh yeah, that would be a good time. I need to get into it now that I have my computer. We should definitely jump on that ball.
I agree. Well, I don't know what else there is to kind of say here, so without further ado, with no more bullshitting, guys, enjoy the rest of the wave of 420 month. Stay safe out there, be kind to each other, and play some Minecraft.
Absolutely. Just have a good time, relax, enjoy your day off from work, unless you're working, and then I'm really sorry, but it's okay. But, yeah, love from us.
And smoke it up, my friends. Have a good time. That being said, I'm Ashley Chancellor.
And I'm Zachary Gio.
We are Collateral Gaming. We are out.
Outie.
Collateral Gaming is a Collateral Media podcast. All music and game clips are owned by their respective creators and are used for educational purposes only. Please don't sue us. We're poor.